Gete Star online.
What's dreams? Do gods dream?
In the age of Broly, the universe finds itself teetering on the edge of chaos. With Frieza eliminated and the Saiyan race all but extinct, a vast power vacuum has opened up, leaving entire star systems to fall to the illusion of liberation. But amidst this disorder, a new force rises, one far more terrifying than even Frieza. But the dynasty of Frieza doesn't end at mere galaxies, or even life or death. Through endless iterations of the story we know, through the infinite knowledge of the Big Gete Star. A new enemy emerges from a mysterious timeline. With the opposition mounting against him, Broly smiles as this is the challenge he's waited his entire life for. The true origin of the Big Gete Star is finally revealed.
This universe cannot exist!
On planet Kanats, a world known across some universes as the home of the legendary hero Tapion. But in this universe, there is no hero to be found. Instead, the once proud planet lies in a state of ruin and desolation, its skies darkened by a demonic metallic presence that encircles its atmosphere like a malevolent halo. Born of dark magic, Draganov is a giant mindless beast fueled by hatred and a hunger for destruction. Once unleashed, nothing in its warpath can stop it. Until the day came and met Broly. And on a full moon, no less. The Kanatsians flee in terror. Panic sets in. Fear screams. All the while, something stirs within Broly. For the first time, he wonders, could his desire for new challenges cause fear? The question lingers in his mind. Is his natural Saiyan desire for power destructive? He chases the thought from his mind. Blood-curdling bestial war cries filled the air as the two monsters stood before each other, claiming the galaxy as their own territory. Draganov lets loose a scorching heat wave as hot as the surface of the sun. A blast hot enough to singe even the invincible hairs of a great ape. Broly quickly throws his guard up. But pain isn't a thing that deters Broly. It excites him. It makes him feel alive. Victory, though hard won, fails to satiate the Saiyan god, causing him to feel just as he did when he escaped the Big Gete Star's control. The pain is the only true reward. It raises his power level. The pain makes the simulation feel real.
You've raised your power level significantly, Lord Broly. More! I need more! As you wish, my lord.
Much has changed. 1 year ago, a group of scavengers encountered the Big Gete Star. And they paid for it with their lives. They were met with the metallicized Broly automations powered by the Saiyan's energy. The metal Brolys vigorously guarded the Big Gete Star against any threats. But everything changed when he escaped. The metal automations that bore his likeness and used his energy to enslave him now serve him following his victory over the Big Gete Star.
Shall I prepare the Majin Buu simulation?
With his mind merged with the Big Gete Star, the interface follows out his commands.
Or perhaps you would like to scan the archives in search of a new technique to master. Splendid idea!
Though he had significantly raised his power level through virtual conquest, he initiates detransformation protocols and returns himself back to his normal physical state. Perching himself atop his throne, he confronts the remnants of the Big Gete Star.
These holographic battle simulations bore me. I only agreed not to completely destroy you because you promised you'd present me with real battles worthy of a Saiyan god.
Looking into the background, in addition to Hrudagarn, it looks like he's taken out the likes of Chilled, Bojack, and MetaCooler in the simulations the star's able to offer, though the battle against Buu seems to have eluded him up until now.
Let's see the techniques,
he utters, in reference to what one of the drones previously offered. Though he thought he had completely destroyed the star, his awakening from virtual enslavement amplified his godlike energies. The same energy, however, powered the star, thus enabling it to reconstruct itself, but this time with Broly as its prime host. He scans a massive library of battle techniques recorded in the Big Gete Star's databanks. The data seems to be pulled from realities parallel to his own. Finding one that seems interesting. Instant transmission. The ability to teleport to a particular energy structure. He closes his eyes and taps into his energy, the underlying current of which powers the Big Gete Star. There appears to be a network deeper than what it's seen. The Big Gete Star, in fact, appears to communicate with other iterations of itself across different realities, where all of these techniques originate. He goes even deeper into his meditation, and reawakens within the system he had freed himself from. Reawakens as the ghost within the machine, the very same that allowed him to take control of the Great Star in the first place. He scans the Big Gete Star's archives firsthand, downloading the multiversal battle data and learning the strongest techniques of bygone battles from parallel worlds. But something up ahead piques his interest. For perhaps the first time in his life, he detects another sentient organism within the Big Gete Star. He senses he is not the only host it has chosen. The records say there was a great battle. Two Saiyans just like him fought with valor. The winners determined the star's fate. He could sense their energy was near. They were perhaps in Broly's local universe. Meanwhile, at King Cole's fortress, a scientist offers words he may come to regret. There's simply nothing we can do. Lord Frieza cannot be revived. His colleague, though terrified, reminds he is not the one he needs to convince. It's King Cold. He believes we haven't tried hard enough. He can't accept that his own son could have been destroyed by the cosmic fluke that took out planet Vegeta. The Emperor's frozen remains were finally retrieved from space. But even his resilient genetics aren't impervious to reality. Though unwilling to accept said reality, Cold reaches out to his befallen son, almost as if to will him to rise and take his place as ruler of the universe. The king thinks aloud.
I don't know what could have caused the gods to frown upon you so, but I know you are not dead. Do you hear me? I know you are still in there. The true Prince of Evil can never be destroyed.
As we're taken to a cerebral realm, an uncharacteristic scene takes place where Frieza seems to hold a butterfly before letting it go free. Almost like he's appreciating nature in some way. When a voice, taken aback by such an act, scoffs, "Sympathy? Perhaps you aren't my brother after all." The visage of MondoCooler appears to accompany the tyrant. "Brother? Who the hell are you? I have no brother!" After a disapproving stare from the opposite demon, Frieza retorts, "That's Butterfly, just like this world, is an obvious illusion. Evil has no meaning here, and thus there's no sport. The question is, have I died and gone to hell, or is this place something else?" Cooler hands his kin a few missing pieces.
It is a virtual world, but it is not entirely an illusion either.
I have hacked into your life support systems and infiltrated your mind. In another world, you were my brother. But in this one, you will merely be a host body for me to control. In my world, I sought to kill the Saiyan who destroyed you. I lied and said it was for revenge. But really, it was to harvest Saiyan energy. Once the Saiyans were captured, I harvested their energy to power my host, the Big Gete Star. The star enslaved them in a virtual prison. Their energy enabled me to make contact with the Big Gete Star of this universe. The star requires more Saiyan energy. As snarky as ever, Frieza interrupts. "Well, perhaps you couldn't tell, but I am no Saiyan." Well, that's obviously already apparent to Cooler. No, but there is a Saiyan in this universe whose very birth was enough to destroy you. His name is Broly, and you will help me assimilate him. But first, I must assimilate you. Transforming. Even here, Frieza shows no qualms against facing off against an unknown threat.
Your problem was always that you refused to train. When I take your body, I will show you the depths of your power.
Perhaps you should have assimilated one before you came to my world. I can see why you'd need my help just to kill one monkey.
I am not in your world. You're in
With a sudden twitch and the beeping of various life monitors, King Cold witnesses the miracle he'd been begging the gods for.
At last, my son, you have returned.
shower of hellfire and shrapnel bonds with Frieza's energy, now under the control of Cooler's programming. As the Big Gete Star was born of the formation of debris, so too was Frieza reborn. Reborn
into black metal. Frieza. Force metal fusion is complete.
Having scanned the star's databanks, his search for the ultimate opponent is now complete.